Gerilynn, we were talking about fear and imposter syndrome, which I thought was a really interesting thing because it's not the first time that I've heard it, right? I think we were
Yeah.
talking about when an event's about to kick off, whether it's an activation, a big host event, a trade show, whatever it may be, that you in the past had fear and
Oh,
imposter
yeah.
syndrome and just kind of carving through it. So I would love for you to talk a little bit about that because I think that's a very normalized thing that a lot of people deal with. And the better that people are able to manage that, I think the better
Yeah.
off they'll be.
You know what? Imposter syndrome is, you still have it. I don't care how old you are or how experienced you are, you're going to have it because you're not going to be great at everything. And that's part of the journey, part of learning. For example, my new manager, she asked me to put together an influencer program for our user conference. I'd never done that before. I've never done that. I mean, I know what an influencer is, but I don't know, how you reach out to influencers. I don't know how you reach out to the right kind of influencers. I need technology influencers. I don't know how to shape a program around that. And so I'm like, oh my God, she's going to ask, she wants to have a meeting with me. She wants me to present to her. What am I going to do? And, just like all normal people, I look at Google, influencer marketing. What do I do? And I've been, reading all these things and gathering information. I'm going to go in that meeting tomorrow and I'm going to fake it to make it because that's what you need to do. But I don't really know what I'm doing. And I'm fine with saying it because you know what? I got so many life lessons I'm teaching people today. The other thing is, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask a question. If you don't know anything or if you don't know something, there's nothing wrong with that. How are you expected to know everything in the world? You can't. And I can guarantee you that the question you ask, somebody else in the room is also thinking it. They're like, I
Yep.
don't know. Like somebody said, oh, we're doing that for LTP or something like that. And I was like, LTP, what is it? And I was like, what is LTP? They're long-term planning. I'm like, oh, okay, duh. I mean, I should have known that, but there's so many acronyms and things, and I could have
But how
just,
many other people were like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
yeah,
Oh
I
gosh,
know. And
yes.
that's the
I'm glad.
thing is, and they're,
Yeah, I know that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing is, and HPE is full of acronyms, and I'm constantly like Googling something. Okay, what does that mean? So you know what? If you don't know, just ask. Just ask. Nothing wrong with that. And so the imposter syndrome is real, but you can take the air out of it by being genuine, admitting when you don't know everything, because there's nothing wrong with that. We see everything in our world is curated and cultivated. And every time I see somebody like in Instagram, I would tell my kids, they're like, oh my God, she's so perfect. I'm like, well, no, duh. She's got 900 filters on her. She's, got all this, Photoshop and stuff. I said, and aside from that, is people are putting on display the best of themselves. I'm not going to put a picture of myself on Instagram where I just got out of bed and I have bags under my eyes and my hair's all crazy. Why would I put something like that on there? Everybody puts the best of themselves. So you're seeing the best of everybody. And that's not, that's not realistic.